SK Hynix is worth 87.1% of Samsung Electronics again, 1 month after it was worth more. Since the June 25th record high, the Kospi is down 24.4%, Samsung 29.1%, and SK Hynix 37.7%. Brokerage margin deposits at the Korea Exchange hit 25.76 trillion won in the first quarter, $17.5 billion, up 144.4% in a year. The won at 1,468.5 split Seoul's US index funds in two, and LG Innotek just posted 245.8 billion won in quarterly operating profit, $167 million, 21 times last year. It's Tuesday, July 28th. Here's what investors are watching in Korea today. Global semiconductor shares have been correcting since late June, and Korea's two memory names took the worst of it. The won strengthened at the same time, moving from 1,555.8 to 1,468.5 against the dollar in a matter of weeks. Both landed in the same week that SK Hynix, Samsung, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, and the Federal Reserve all report. Here's what the numbers show. 429.4 trillion won, about $292 billion, is SK Hynix's market value as of Monday, against Samsung at 492.6 trillion won, or $335 billion. That ratio was 100.7% on June 22nd and 64.8% at the start of the year. The Korea Exchange took in 25.76 trillion won in brokerage margin deposits in the first quarter, up 144.4% from 10.54 trillion won, $7.2 billion, a year earlier. The won closed at 1,468.5 to the dollar on Monday, down 5.61% from this month's peak of 1,555.8. The hedged S&P 500 tracker in Seoul returned plus 0.29% in July, against minus 4.17% unhedged. And on the Nasdaq 100, the split was minus 4.57% versus minus 9.39%. LG Innotek posted 245.8 billion won in second quarter operating profit, against 11.3 billion won, $7.7 million, a year ago, on record second quarter revenue of 5.54 trillion won, or $3.8 billion. So, what does this mean for anyone tracking Korea from the outside? Earlier, we said SK Hynix is worth 87.1% of Samsung again, 1 month after it was worth more. Here's what that actually means for you. Korea's index has become a leveraged position on the global memory cycle, and this week decides which way that position settles. SK Hynix reports second quarter results on July 29th. Samsung Electronics, Microsoft, and the Federal Reserve's rate decision all land on July 30th. The U.S. July jobs report follows on August 7th. That's today's AI Prism, Securities Daily. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a Won IFRA award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.